Yo, yo, welcome to Dash League Network. Got a big old game today. We got, how do we say it? Luton's Quantum. Damn it, I forgot it. Luton's Quantum 2 Command.
Yeah, just call them
Space,
lacrosse.
is it Space
Just
Command?
call them lacrosse.
What's the 2? What's the 2 stand for? All right, LQ2C versus Obey. Got some notable people in there on Obey's side. Play with a lot of those fellas at night. We got Blix, who's an old school player on LQ2C out there. Timmy Frog's been kicking ass in the lobbies lately. Blueberry's an old school. Don't know who Karate Star is, but with a name like that, you gotta expect he's gonna come out kicking. And Xenon is been playing for quite a while now too. Got Hodge, Towley, Medicinal, and Dad Gamer and Wretch on Obey though, and they got a pretty solid lineup there. I play with a lot of those boys at night, and they're likely going to be my pick for these two, just simply because I haven't seen the 5 on LQ2C running together. But that could be wrong.
Yeah, I'd have to go Obey as well, mainly because I know most of them. Lacrosse, or like LQ2C, or however you say it. The only person I really know is Blueberry from there, surprisingly.
Yeah. Blix is old school. He didn't always go by Blix. For some reason, his old name is not coming to mind. But he's been around for a very long time. Or it's a potty? Is that a potty? It might be a potty. I don't know. But he's a good player. I know that much for sure. And Blueberry's gotten a lot better also. You know, back in like season 2, he wasn't really something to be scared of, but I've been in a couple lobbies with him lately, and he has definitely stepped it up. And Xenon caught my eye right away when I first saw him in game. He's an instinctual player, so I have to imagine he's probably only gotten better as well since back then. And Timmy, I don't know so much, but I know I was in one game with him and he had positive death ratio, and that's
always good.
I mean, exactly. But we'll see how it goes here. Hopefully they don't make us sit for too long here. We're at what, 4-minute mark?
1 minute, yeah. So, who do you think will win though? Predictions.
Why is that counting up? Does it always count up in a lobby like this?
Yeah, it always counts up.
Well, we haven't been here for 47 minutes though. What the hell is that? What does it start at?
I think the lobby's been open for 47 minutes or something.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Obey was in here practicing, man. They're all warmed up. Did anyone
Yeah, I saw a
note
few
the
of the
time?
lacrosse,
When
lacrosse members. Warming up.
Let's
as well.
call them Space Command. How about lacrosse? Is super confusing. Lacrosse makes no sense at all. Let's just call them Space.
Yeah, I just did the L and Q. So
Yeah, that would be lacrosse.
Lacrosse. Ah, yeah.
But yeah, what are we starting with? We know maps. Start with Launchpad, maybe.
Firehorse. Mine. Looking at the. Oh, yep. There we go. Launchpad.
All right. Oh, they're dancing. Go ahead and give them the signal. Can't you like turn an LED on now too with a green?
Green LED. Yeah.
Can't wait. Hopefully they add a microphone to it. That sure would be something to be able to fly around and like everyone would have to turn the setting off to be able to like ignore the spectator. 'Cause otherwise, you could fly around in public lobbies going just like screaming, and just freaking people out.
Oh, geez.
That'd be pretty fun though. Yeah, good to go, Blueberry. Man, bounce up and down, fire.
Come on, fire.
Firehorse. Give him the yes, not up and down. There you go.
There you go.
And we're off.
Okay.
Ready to start.
Obey pushing first.
Ooh.
See how we get set up here. Turn it around for the dash.
Lacrosse. Space Command. Is that what you want them called now?
I think that probably makes the most sense. I know
Space
that's
Command?
the last
Okay.
two words of their last 2 words of their name.
Okay, so Space
Got
Command
Blueberry setting shocks.
is definitely the underdog between the two at the moment, but
If I had to guess, yeah.
yeah, but I feel they won't actually do too bad. We've got a strong lineup.
Ooh, that was a good dash out of there. Good job, good kill, Timmy. Got Blueberry launching shocks.
I don't think Hodge got a single shot off then.
Yeah, that was a quick jump in there. Blueberry getting in a dangerous spot here.
Nice. Oh, nice Blueberry.
Good shocks, good shocks. Shock's still up. Oh, and he's down. I said it.
Tally. Oh, Tally being taken out by Timmy.
Still moving that cart, hasn't stopped yet.
Would you say 4 minutes by the base of the corner? Yep,
base of the hill.
Would be good. Yeah.
Base of the hill, 4 minutes means that you've been running it non-stop with at least one.
Yeah. And that's what you want.
Yeah. Looks like it was empty for a second there, I believe.
Oh, nice shot.
Can Firehorse, is it possible to throw that bottom one, the second cam? Can you throw that as a bird's eye above the cart, and then just keep the standard cam on the whole switch around business?
Ooh, nice.
Good kill by Wretch.
Yeah.
Locking down the cart. See if Obey gets some rockets running here. You have to imagine someone's picking them up.
About 4 minutes down.
Yep, that'll do there, Firehorse. Ooh, someone behind. Wretch still killing it. Ooh.
Oh.
Think they've got a lot of people pushing forward and kind of running distractions on them, and it's working really, really well so far. See if they can lock this down. Get that health ledge. You don't want to push too far forward here, Zeno. There's no point in going up there when they're just going to be meeting you with 3, if not 4 players to your 1. At this point with that cart right there, you want to be staying in this area.
Nice picks.
Yeah.
Gets the second kill. Nice.
Still haven't seen a rocket fly down from the sky yet. I'm wondering if anyone's going to pick them up.
Yeah, that's odd. Usually they have rockets by at least this time.
Well, I can say it's a niche thing, though. I mean, most teams have someone that's comfortable with it at this point, obviously. But, like, I personally, I can't. I've tried over and over to make rockets work, and I just cannot do it. So I can understand if maybe the rocket guy is just not in today. He's not able. You never know. But
it is always handy to have rockets, though.
You got to think it. Someone's yelling out. Someone pick them up. Even if if I was there right now, even though I can't do it very well, I would still be trying.
Yeah.
Because you got to be getting those heavies locking down that cart.
Especially with still 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. Jeez.
Yeah, they're coming in with the heavies. And it's supposed to be opposite there. Got Dad Gamer. Ooh, misses the health. Or was it gone? What just happened there? Did he get shot as he picked it up and just stayed critical?
Oh, so close.
You got Timmy Frog and Blix running pretty hot on Space Command.
There you go.
Red 2 Gamer. Checkpoint it is. With 2 minutes and 10 on the clock. That's pretty damn good time.
Now they get the rockets.
Yeah, now that a little late for that to get set up now. He's gonna got anyone pushing forward here? Not yet.
Not bad idea to stick around the cart just till it gets to the top of this corner here.
Yeah, a lot of people really, a lot of teams tend to send at least 1 or 2 to try to stifle the defense on their way to the cart on that push, because there's usually a team wipe right there at that checkpoint right before it goes through, and so you want to try to stop as many of them as possible, but sometimes that fails miserably, and then you just allow them to get the upper hand on you at that point.
Looks like Obey is handling themselves well, though. So
yeah, they are moving.
Jeez.
1 on, yep. That'll be enough, though.
Wretch is just staying on cart, like,
yeah.
wow. Main car pusher, nice.
Yeah, just racking up those points, pushing that card up. Oh, here comes one finally for him.
Oh.
Oh, the dreaded not being able to walk on the back of the cart
Oh,
there.
yeah. When you get stuck there and it's just like, you can't get on. You have no dash, you have nothing. You just stuck there.
Yep.
Oh, it's the worst.
I'm still moving along good here. Oh. Oh, still alive. Ooh, Blueberry gets the kill.
And it finally
And cart's down for the first time.
But it's going again.
Back hot, and now it's got 2.
Wow.
Oh, someone just went forward on it there.
Hodge moving forward, nice.
Hopefully you can get a couple picks out of it, because right now the cart's not moving and he's forward. Got one, but...
It gets a trade.
Oof. This is where Space Command's really got to get to that tri-health area. Triangle dash, and really lock down that... Who's hiding in there? Dad Gamer hiding in the corner.
Nice. Yeah, you always have to check
the cart's still back
corners.
there, guys, and you got 2 in this shotgun alley. You got to be around that cart protecting them. Sure, you might stop 1 or 2, but one that stops the cart, now you're not next to it to keep it going.
Yeah.
Those walls, those little notches on the walls there, such good little hiding spots. Okay, now get those ledges under control. Pull down that area. Don't push back. Push forward just a little bit.
Yeah, Space
See if this
Command
works out
coming
for
down
him.
a little bit better.
Yep.
Finally.
We can hold out this area. Ooh, don't touch the front of that cart, so you're not even damn close to killing yourself right there. Can't say how many times I've done that. Walked around the front and then someone jumps on right as I'm walking around the front. It pushes it forward an inch and kills me.
Yeah, have you skimmed the card by just like jumping past it?
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, I've tried to jump over it onto the rail in front of it and it kills you.
Yeah.
Some powerful electricity on the front there.
Oh,
Here we go.
We
push into that 86 here. The dreaded 86, but we got 420 left. There's no way in hell they're stopping at 86. We're going to be seeing probably at least a 95, I'd say. If not 100. They can keep those group ups happening.
Choke point, though.
Exactly.
Choke point is
the group
really
ups
painful.
and the amount of people that are able to get behind and time it together. This is dangerous here, though. They have 3 in the triangle. What do we got for scores? See Blix right there, 34-14. Top kills in the lobby. Like I said, he's a old school player. He's been playing for a while. I think it might be Plasmic Downfall, actually. Might have been his old name.
This is real again to you, isn't it? Just trying to figure out the name.
Yeah, yeah, I think it is Plasmic. And he came back and changed his name to Blix, I think. Could be wrong. I can't see the chat either if someone's correcting me. But
let's see. Yeah, no one has said anything.
Oh man, I can't believe it. This is like one of the top games of this season. How is everybody missing this? I love kind of watching these games though, because you see the players that you don't get recognition very often.
Yeah.
And you see someone doing something crazy cool. On blue team, we got Dad Gamer smoking.
They finally grouped up and actually pushing the cart now, which is good.
Get on that thing. There you go. Keep it going.
Oh.
Good kill by Blueberry. And we're at the corner. Almost 90. Oh no, go back to your team. Go back to your team, Blueberry.
Still held them for a fairly long time there.
A little bit of confusion for them.
Come on, someone needs to be on that cart, especially at this point.
Oh, good headshot, Karate Star.
Would you agree that someone needs to be on that cart?
Oh, well, they have someone's in that health room right now. I watched a blue guy drop down in there.
Yeah.
I think, but You know, they had, yeah, there he is. They had two
Because of,
people
like,
pushing,
things
pushing
like
up. You know, it's not a bad idea to have a scout go up and try to get one or two, to, you know, during their group up, try
Yeah.
to kill one or two. But sending two people or three down this rail here, it's if you miss someone that came through that triangle dash, and now you've only, you know, got two of your teammates back there blocking.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they really need someone just.
You should always have someone on cart.
Yeah.
That's no, pretty much the entire way through. If you have the ability, if you have an area locked down, there should be someone on the cart. That's just. It's a really easy place to die, so you want to kind of have your fastest mover, your youngest player that has knees still. You want to have them able to be bobbing and weaving on that cart and trying to
youngest
not die.
or shortest.
Yep.
Plus with crash zone.
Yep.
Can't say the name. Crash zone.
Yeah, man. I don't know. As much as it's obvious that sprint strafing and crouching and stuff is the meta and the smart thing to do, I just cannot get myself to do it. I just don't want to put that much effort in, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just dash. I don't want to be crouching and getting all sweaty and breaking my legs and shit, you know? But when you're competing against 16-year-olds that still have new knees, you kind of at a disadvantage. I'm acting like I'm like 50 or fucking 60 years old. I'm like 30. It's not like I have like super bad knees or nothing. I'm just lazy, I think. I think Towley could get down with that.
Yeah, you gotta do some more squats in that. Come on, Fat. Get the squats going.
Every time you get high, you don't do squats. That's true.
6, 5,
Maybe I'll just get a little.
3, 2,
Come on, Towley, you got this shit.
1 second.
Use your super getting high powers.
Oh no!
No overtime. Space Command takes it.
Just missed the 95% that you said.
Oh, damn, yeah.
switching
predict that.
sides.
Oh, so close.
Blix just killing it.
Now will Space Command actually
Prepare to
beat
start.
them though? That's the thing. Do you think they stand a pretty good chance, or what's your prediction?
I think they'll push pretty far.
Pretty far.
I think that they actually. Yeah, I think they will get checkpoint because
Yeah.
although I do know these guys on Obey and they've got some good players over there. I think
Yeah,
that
and they
they,
set
as
up
a
the
team,
goals.
I think that they're still practicing that though, and I just think they're still kind of getting the flow of where to set up and how to set up, and
Yeah.
you know, I might be proven wrong, but I think that
Oh.
Space Command would probably push through. It'll be a lot closer than the 2 minutes and 10 seconds that they push through, but I think they'll still get it.
Dismal getting
and
2 shock kills though before death. Nice.
here's an update. I have a scrim that I didn't know about in 7 minutes, so I'm not gonna be able to stay for this here. I will try to find you someone to jump in to assist here on the competition.
All good.
But
You both have scrims going on.
yeah,
And I'm here just like, yeah, I've got a free day.
yeah, I'm not really good at planning, just in general. It's not really my strong suit.
I'm just stressing about work today, so.
Yeah, I gotta start doing that again pretty soon. I don't want to go back, but it is what it is. You gotta work sometime. COVID was like a nice. I don't want to say that there's any positive side to COVID, but there was. I mean,
There
like,
was.
kind of just got to like chill.
I agree.
For a fucking year, dude.
Yeah.
I just got to just chill. All right, Space Command's already pushing down the hill. They're making pretty standard time if they can get it to the bottom in the next 30
I think
seconds.
they're about the same time as actually Obey. Not like 5 seconds behind. That's it. Yeah, they're only about 5-10 seconds behind. Gee. Yeah, they're doing a great job. Oh my gosh! I just saw it.
Oh wow,
That's
yeah.
a interesting.
Looks nice from in the rock there. You can see really everything that's going on. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Xenon getting right up next to that time. He wants to know for sure what time it is. Whoa. Accidentally got that sticky rail on, I think.
I think
Jumped
Space
straight
Command
back
is
on the
actually doing better now.
Oh, they are.
Okay.
Yeah,
Holy moly.
without question. Yeah, they're pushing. Ooh, there's those rockets, though. And that's going to be a game changer if they can hold those rockets down and actually get them running. Oh, it looks like he's dead already.
Yeah, what I'm seeing is Space Command's grouping up a lot more than Obey did for their pushes.
Yep.
Nice blueberry.
Yep, we got Mitsu joined in here.
Hey. Wait. Who?
Quest6. I called him Mitsu because that's what he showed up on as my in my DMs. I forgot who Mitsu was. Thought it was Quest6, but I didn't know for sure.
Yeah, no one's ever certain. That's too many names.
Too many
Yeah.
names.
They're pulling through this checkpoint right away, pretty aggressively. So, what's nice about LQ2C is these guys are a wild card team. Wow, awesome. Because they have a bunch of whole new players, but they're always being spoon-fed information from higher level teams such as Phoenix and such. So it's just whether
Very
they can execute on any given moment. And it looks like today, well, they took one less part. They've made it to checkpoint. That was some
They
awesome.
beat the checkpoint time by 20 seconds there. I'm gonna jump out. Got a scrimmage. Looks like my prediction might be a little off here on Space Command. Let's see if they can push it. I'm interested to come back and find out at the end. Have a good nurse's cast, boys.
Have a good one, Fat.
They've pushed all the way up to the dash room, and they're taking the enemy team here, which means that the cart is just coasting right now.
Whoa.
The cart rider is relaxing. Oh, it looks like... Wow, so that was some awesome communication. They communicated that they went down some pass, and you saw the cart riders actually hop off to deal with the scenario. And it's almost like it looks like maturity from the team, but you go, they can't be possibly maturity. They're a brand new team. It's good emulation. It's good emulation of what they've seen. These guys have been watching other teams play. Blueberry and many of the others, they love to strategize and talk about strats, and we speak with them a lot over on Phoenix, beat them up in pub games. And so, yeah, these guys are very special because they always have the possibility, like anything's possible with this team. It's just whether they're able to pull anything off on any given day.
Ran out of bullets. Yikes.
Obey doing a good job here trying to get in the hair of the payload.
Yeah, do you think Space Command's gonna actually take this, though?
So like I said, I think they have the ability. These guys know how to push a payload on Launchpad.
Yeah.
This is one of their better maps. Whether we'll see it, it really does depend on execution. I believe this might be Timsy Fogg's, or Timmy Frog as I call him, his first, his debut match. So,
Wow.
let's see how he's feeling. I remember my first, I want to say, entire season, I was basically too nervous to play the game. So, if anyone is like me and gets nervous on your first game, it could be affecting. Looking at KD alone right now, it looks like he's doing fine, but score will reveal whether he's training or not.
Timmy Frog's second with a score of
6 minutes to go. They're passing through probably what should have been the hardest chokehold in this game, other than the end, and
nice.
the cart's still moving. So they're making fantastic time right now. Like I said, or like casters have said before, right? The end of the map is a whole other beast. It requires a different level of coordination and execution to really be able to push the cart through it. And we're gonna have to see if LQ2C can actually get through that part. But up until now, he has been Space Command.
Yeah, that's the thing we decided.
SNC's communications, space communications. But I noticed you guys like Space Command, so I'm used to calling them LQ2C because it sounds cool compared to LQ2C.
Ah, yep. I just called them lacrosse. Just because of the LQ.
So Baker doing a good job clearing. I see them immediately trying to get up again and control some area in front, which is exactly what they want to do, right? They don't want to let LQSC continue to just freely set up in that space there in front of the chokehold and then just keep on hitting the cart. So it's good that they're pressing up there.
Yeah, and this is where who was it? Space Command actually managed to hold Obey back when they were actually pushing. So
Absolutely,
it should be interesting to see how well Obey actually.
Wow, we've got
back here.
3 LQSC players in the area here, LQ2C players. Karate Star pushed up. Here's the call out. Or no, he's still disrupting.
Yikes. Dad
Okay,
gamer,
they have a
nice.
moment to breathe now. Let's see how they react.
They've got one
at the
person on the
situation.
cart. That's perfect. That's
Yeah,
something
you want
else.
as little movement as possible
Yeah,
when you're down 4.5 minutes.
that's something that
And,
Space Command didn't do though. They never had
That's right.
someone on cart.
I'm sure, like, what's nice about these guys, I'm sure they'll come, they'll watch the cast, regardless of the results in the match, and they're going to notice, oh yeah, guys, we missed this, and they'll improve that, and that's really awesome and important for new teams, is for them to learn from each match and bounce back and improve every time. I mean, for all teams in the league in general, right? You watch your games and you figure out what went wrong, and then you're able to adjust it for your next game.
Yeah.
We got Medicinal here,
Oh, nice.
doing some nice cleanup work. Looks like he got some comms from his team and pulled back. It's a bullet, but I'm not certain from where.
Now, with
Let's
3
see.
minutes, 50 minutes remaining, they still have a chance at holding them back because this choke point is a pain to get through.
Definitely. And Obey set up an interesting and nice defense here. So what I'm looking for is how many of the entry points are being watched, right? It's just, is their ability to see and defend all the entry points. And they lost just now their ability to watch the flank, but they did have all 3 entrances covered for a moment. Cardiscard, they're looking to get some movement. Looks like LQC did like a group push per se, but they all filed in one by one because I saw them group up at at the shock bridge, but then they all went one by one to the cart. It's very likely that there was an Obey disruptor that kind of messed that push up a bit. Still 3 minutes to go.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
87%,
see that.
nice.
It's like, yeah, you can tell there's some coordination. I'm trying to figure out what LQSC is trying to do here. Are they trying to hit the cart one by one and brute force to the end? Or are they trying to get a group entry? You see Blitz gets a pick here, but he's not going for the cart. It's like he's trying to whittle the number down for someone else. Oh, and there's the someone else here. We've
There
got
we
3 in the area now. Blitz grabs some health. He's still on a nice roll right now. Looking for another pick and he gets it. He's looking to move the cart. He takes the head off of it. That's nice because the next player will follow up. And the blue boys just keep coming. Like, these guys just keep entering from every orifice. Obey really needs to get their defense set back up. They've got a moment to breathe almost. You can tell Tally's trying to position himself. These guys know that they need to get back and blocking. If they don't solidify the defense again, these guys are just going to keep on coming. And maybe that's what LKSC was looking to do. Maybe they're looking to just continuously flood in so that Obey never got a chance to set up the defense. If that was their plan, that's kind of cool. You've got one on the cart there. Alright, so they're getting a little bit more dire now. You got 1:54, so but 2 minutes to go. Cart's got 4 more % to move. There's a lot of Obey in the area, so they have a lot of cleanup to do if they want to move this thing. But it's really just one good push to get them all the way there. Get one from the flank. Looks like he was the distraction. Blix comes in to get some more picks like earlier. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
a nice headshot at the end there. You've got 2 LQC in the area, one's got a power weapon. This might be the push that LQC needed. Cart's pushing the end, and there it is.
Nice.
1 minute, 5 seconds.
Isn't that
LQC makes
yay?
it to 94. They're not celebrating, but I'm telling you, they're celebrating verbally.
That very depressing yay by Hello there.
Yeah. It's likely a feeling of just glad to be passed, you know, like hyperdrive can get stressful, and I feel like they might have just had a little bit of an exhausting experience there. At the end, I saw them cycle through maybe
that
2 or 3
score.
different pushing strategies.
By Blueberry.
Wow, Blueberry,
9,000.
perfect. You
Exactly.
just need to get one more, literally just one more, it would have been over 9,000. And then we've got Obey Hodge, 60 kills to 69 deaths with a nice 7,400 points for Obey. It's great work from both teams. I just put the scoreboards reset. I saw that the scores were somewhat even for both teams, with the exception of Blueberry stepping all the way up to 9,000. The rest of his teammates were within 1,000 of each other, which shows that
So do
everyone
you
was
think
putting in
Blueberry made
relatively
the
more.
difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say Blueberry definitely had a huge impact in the game, and I know that he was shot calling, so there was that impact as well.
Yeah.
We did see Blitz get some serious and very critical kills. So he may not have got as many. He may not have been, you know, shoveling the dirt the whole time, but he was there when it counted most, especially at the last moment there. He was able to repeatedly get triple kills or even a 4-kill spree, I believe, at the end there, to make some room for LQC to move the payload. that might have been what they needed to move it just that last little bit.
How many kills did Blix get? Blix actually got top on kills, so
Okay, so there we go. Yeah,
81 kills.
Blix was making some of those very, very important picks there. So awesome work from him. And Blueberry, I know he was doing a lot of shot calling, a lot of cart pushing. All in all, looks like the strategy from both teams worked nicely, and LQSE's just came out a little on top for the last bit there, for being able to push the cart the last mile. LQSE had whatever it was that they needed that Obey wasn't able to pull together in time.
Yeah, so the underdogs took it.
Excellent work from them. But like I said, these guys are a special team, right? They're all a bunch of new players, but they've been given information. So on any given day,
yeah.
they can put on an amazing show.
As seen just then.
Yeah, we got a wonderful launch pad from him. There's still one more map to go, though. And domination maps, as has been said by many, are completely different from payload maps. So we're going to have to see how the two teams handle this.
Is it waterway or quarry?
I can take a look.
I kind of feel it's going to be waterway. Everyone chooses waterway.
I would like to see a waterway, just to see how LQSC performs. Like I said, with the new players, right? They generally have different skill sets from the higher level teams, right? You had a higher level team waterway, and it's just an army of pistol snipers versus an army of pistol snipers. The case is that everyone can shoot you across the map. It's a totally different dynamic. When you can't shoot halfway across the map, it changes the game. And I'd like to see how the teams with different strategies, when you're playing against a team who can't shoot you halfway across the map, what weapons we'll see used more often, what kind of play is more effective. And so I would like to see those differences. That said, though, it's becoming more and more common now across all tiers of league to be able to pistol snipe, which is very impressive.
Yeah.
So we may just see pistol sniping war.
So, predictions?
Prediction. Well, we have to figure out the map. Let me see if I can figure that out for us.
Firehorse, can you go with one of the cams to see what the map is? Just fly out.
It's waterway.
It is waterway?
Okay.
Yeah, it's waterway.
All right. So for the waterway, I've never seen anyone LQ2C play waterway for the exception of Blueberry. Blueberry frequently fights with me on waterway. A bunch of the Phoenix guys, we hop in the lobby with them, and we beat them up in a leap. And it's great practice for both teams. But I've only really played with Blueberry, so I know he knows how to execute. But it's a team map, right? Domination requires teamwork.
Yeah.
Just like all the other maps. But even more so, you can visibly see failures in teamwork on this map. So I can't say I know for certain that LQSC can pull this. However, I have seen Obey play this map. They're a strong team on this map. And I've played with many of the players. I think they can execute, so I'm gonna have to say I think Obey can take this, which would be interesting because that would take us to a control point. But we'll have to watch and see.
Is Obey more of an attacking group? Like, are they aggressive?
So
more aggressive than LQ2C.
They are, I want to say, like slightly aggressive. They're more on the aggressive side than I would say the defensive side, from what I've experienced.
Because you definitely need to be aggressive in terms of waterway. If you start,
right, yeah,
it's gonna come back.
If you wanted to play defensive, you need to be playing against a defensive team, or else it's like holding the door closed and someone's gonna jack. They're gonna keep on hitting, and eventually it's gonna break down. The best counter often that we've seen on waterway to an aggressive strategy is another aggressive strategy. But I mean, someone just has yet to invent the ultimate defense. If you put 5 IJB snipers on a waterway map, that might be the defense. That might be it.
Okay.
We'll
So
see how
yeah,
they execute.
predictions like for time, score. Let's go.
I think LQ2C is going to give him a good fight. I think I want to say it's going to go to the 3-2.
3-2.
And for
3-2
time,
to Obey.
pardon?
3-2 to Obey.
Yeah, Obey
Yeah.
3, LQ2C 2.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if it's going to go the full 25. I feel like knowing the players in LQ2C, they'd be too aggressive to go the full 25. Either they would get out there and get the point, or they would all die simultaneously and lose a point. Which is what I think will actually be the way they lose their points, is they all just get killed. because
Yeah.
they play incredibly aggro. So I'd say maybe with 10, 15 minutes left to go, it could go a long way. This one could go a long way. But I just have so little data to guess off of. It's hard to say.
Okay.
I guess
so
that's what I'm hoping for. That's the
Yeah.
match I'm hoping this.
It would be good if it's a close game.
I would like a
They're
close game.
always
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. So Flippy's saying Obey wins 3-1, 10 minutes left. That's.
10 minutes. Yeah. Pretty close to what I'd suggest as well. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see how it goes.
I'll go.
Also,
Obey
those-
wins. Actually, no. I'll go LQ2C wins with 3-2, with
3-2.
probably I'll say 8 minutes left.
Yeah, I think everyone expects this to be a long game. I mean, we played the payload, right? 94% is pretty far. That means
Yeah.
both teams had some good strategy and execution, but it now comes down to how mechanically close are they. And we're going to get to see both teams have some really strong contenders. You know, Blueberry, he's been putting in those hours ever since he's back in the game. He's been working hard. Blix, Timmy Frogs has been working exceptionally hard. And then on the
They
base
just-
side, I've seen Wretch, you know, Medicinal, Hodge. I've been seeing them in lobbies working hard, putting in hours, so it could be a really good close fight, which would be awesome. Because that means the control point will also be good and close.
Matt Mo?
Matt Moat Moot, or Matt Moot Moat.
Ah.
3M we call him. Yeah, so Matt is an awesome player. We don't get to see enough of him, but we got to see him on the LQ2C's previous Quarry match, where he went ape on the he went all out. He put in everything he had and he played really well. So he's an aggressive player for sure, and I think that's a good substitution. Who did they sub out for him though? Do we remember who was here before?
Oh dear
Give me
God.
a sec. Was it no Xenon?
Oh,
Yeah.
Zenon. Oh, okay. So maybe Matt's just got some range that Zenon doesn't have. Zenon's a solid player. I played with him in death matches, but death match is not always a super long range map. So
Yeah.
it could be possible that Matt just got that range, or maybe Matt's able to snipe. We don't know if any of these teams will be running a sniper.
If he just wanted to play and they had extra
yeah.
people.
That's awesome. Okay, good. So they had good availability and the ability to swap people out. That's underrated. I mean, like, that means that if he gets warmed up this game, right, he's going to be going into the control point with more energy than everyone else in the game, because he joined one map later. That also means that he maybe hasn't warmed up. So we'll have to see how that affects him. If he's one of those players.
He's also making a substitution because they have one player out.
You're right. Let's see who they bring in.
Who did they just take out? Tally's there. Is Medicinal still there?
Medicinal.
Not
Pulled
medicinal.
out.
No.
Okay, that's an interesting choice. I'm wondering if it's just that they also had too many players, or if Medicinal was not feeling it. You played really well during the payload, if I recall correctly.
I
Yeah.
think he did
He did.
fairly well. So,
Yeah, I think he did really well. So let's see.
Excellent. Ooh.
Oh,
Egg.
two captains.
Okay. Okay. Maybe Exarch then is a shot caller for this map. Maybe this is his map to call on, or if he's got some execution ideas that Medicinal was not able to pull for. We will see. I think one thing we can note though is Medicinal is a newer addition to their team, just before the roster lock.
He was on
Um,
Sky, right?
He was no Sky before, yeah, and then he was on no team for a period of time, and now he's on Obey. So it's possible that maybe he just hasn't been taught or shown the waterway strategies yet, so he wasn't able to execute them, or wouldn't be able to execute them. Whereas he's just a naturally strong player, so you could throw him into any payload pretty confidently. I've played with him on many payloads before to know that.
Ooh.
Alright, here we go.
Starts in 3,
Let's go.
2,
Let's see how this opener goes.
go.
Following Blix here, takes the bottom dash.
Blue
Oh,
takes B. First
Use it head sub B, nice.
elimination.
And he's looking for a
Nice.
quick and instant entry into the enemy base here.
Oh.
Well, passes someone on the rail, and Tally will be able to pick him off.
Red take
Alright, Tally here now making his way to the button. So we've got
Such
red both sides, and they're only missing B right now. That means the opener of Obey went better than Blue's opener.
Red team scores
Oh.
3.
Free for red.
Countered.
You got 3 up. Nice counter. At their button. Probably a smart call because there was 3 red at B.
Red team scores
However, all of
3.
Obey was
Oh.
still up, so they're pushing.
Countered.
Tally gets a crazy pick there. You've got a whole bunch in the base, so Blueberry's probably screaming to get out. Get out of the base. Nice pick off the rail behind him. There's still someone there with him. Oh, we've got Timsy doing a little bit of the pistol sniping.
Blue takes
Likely while waiting
B.
for a resource.
Oh, nice shot, Hodge.
We're seeing some amazing aggression from Obey here. They're constantly occupying both sides of the button, but they're almost always not holding B.
They get B as
Blueberry, hold on, didn't he just grab a
Blue
dash?
takes A.
But then he didn't have any dashes. Did someone steal that from under his feet? Nice, Tim. Pulling out
Blue
that kill there in
teams countered.
basement, making some room.
Blue
Timsy's now
teams
pistol sniping. So it looks like Timsy's stretching his range today. And I heard him mention that he's been making some tweaks to how he plays to try and increase his range. Increasing his gun hold and such. LQ2C here now. Got a grasp of 2 buttons. Just loses it. Let's see if...
Oh.
Yep, let's pull out with a headshot. If anyone's not informed, we've got the fellow headshotter challenge going on, where get significant consecutive headshots, and Percent will be very happy with you.
Oh, there's LQ2C with all 3 buttons down though. For a sec there.
Yeah, we're finally having... Once they got a control of the area, let's see if they're able to keep that aggression going. Hodge getting a nice headshot before dropping sub B. 3 buttons for LQ2C. Only 1 up.
Blue team.
First point goes to
Yes!
LQ2C. Wow. So what we saw was really interesting, right? Obey was controlling the map, right? They had the majority of the flow. They had their button, they had the enemy button for the majority of the game, and they were just kept on flicking back and forth at B. But LQ2C, just the right moment, killed all the people. Just the right moment. All right. We've seen LQ2C opener. Didn't go well last time. Looks like it's going a little bit better this time. Obey versus Exarch here at B. Nice maneuvers there. Gets taken up by Blueberry. Blueberry getting another pick! Another pick! Nice work from them. They're taking 2 off the rail.
Taking their own
4th
button.
player.
Oh no.
So right now, he needs one more team like kill and he will have gotten effectively a team wipe.
Countered. Blue team scores.
Blueberry are fighting for their button. 1 left. 5. That's a team wipe.
Team
2
wipe.
points go to LQ2C.
Gosh.
That is an incredible play for Blueberry. That he single-handedly flipped that in this team's favor, getting 4 consecutive kills and then up to the enemy button where he held it from 2 more players.
Blue takes
All right.
B.
Let's see if they can do that again. LQ2C just needs 1 more of those, and this whole matchup is theirs.
Red takes A.
Yeah, this may finish earlier than we
We've got
predicted.
3 blue at B. Yeah, LQ2C really bringing it up to here. No one expected this. We expected a closer game, but
Yeah.
Obey is not out, right? They've gone down 2 points. They know that something they're doing is not working. They have a chance to adjust it. But Exarch here, looking to make some waves. Only gets 1 pick, unfortunately. There was 3 people shooting him.
B.
Oh,
Timsy, last second kill. He hit the
Yeah.
bottom of that hitbox. Awesome work. Yeah, you can see he's running the dedicated sniper in here. We've got 3 on the button here. There's only 1 blue left alive. And he won't make
There
it.
we go!
This round.
Nice headshot at the land there, Exarch. Sealing the deal. All 5 LQ2C dead. Like I said, if LQ2C is going to go down, they're all going to go full aggro and all die simultaneously, and that's exactly what we saw.
Blue takes B. First elimination.
Exarch looking not to leave any bodies behind. Gets a pick at B. You can see a lot of dead bodies on the scoreboard at any given moment. There's almost never all 5 players alive at once.
whoa.
LQ2C they're getting some nice picks. And occupying 2 buttons.
Cali.
They're still controlling B here. You've got 2.
Oh,
I'll
and
keep
Obey doesn't
players
have
here.
airbase still. Oh,
Blue
no.
takes B.
You know, it's a valid strategy, so I generally don't call it this anymore, but valid to an extent. You have to have a really good reason for it, and that reason generally is, let's get out there as fast as possible, and the first guy to die comes back. At this point, like, infinite Obey players have died on both teams, and so that bunch should have been capped. Unless they have some other secret reason. I mean, like, because we keep saying it in cast, cap your button. I'm sure every team captain right now is trying to think of all the reasons to not cap their button. You know, but you need all 3 buttons to win. So
Yeah.
you know you've got to factor that into your strategy, whatever it is.
Mm.
Kind of always like having at least one person
Blue team
go for the button at the
scores
start.
in 3
Yeah, we've got another 3 blue.
Red
They're able to make an
takes
exarch,
Aw.
clears them out, gets both B and their base.
Oh, that's
See a little bit of shock sniping. Was that intentional? Yeah, it looks like he's gonna run that shotgun
Blue
loadout.
takes B.
He just took 2 dashes.
Red takes B.
In the
Red
same
countered.
line.
Red team scores 3.
Oh.
2 counter.
2 blue up.
No!
Nice.
This is
Counter
a
at being
joke.
nice work from Blueberry. Timsy Fog comes in.
3.
Bad,
Counter.
bad.
Again.
Oh, got a
Oh,
drop.
no.
And we've got a drop. That's a power play for Obey. Who did we lose? We lost Matt.
No.
Oh, Xenon's back in.
I mean,
Oh yeah, Zenon's back in.
Didn't even
Wait,
realize
who
that.
dropped out?
So there must have been 2 drops then. So LQ2C here, they've got some players watching the cast, guys. You know what you need to do. You know you get in there.
Red team scores 3. Countered.
Karate surge.
And yeah, it looks like there are players hopping in.
How is Blueberry typing when he's in?
No, I was gonna say that, but yeah. So it's been a really strong power play here, but Obey has not been able to pull anything out just yet. You've actually got Timsy holding down pistol sniping, then you've got 2 players. They're playing a little bit defensively.
There we go.
And there we go, Matt's back in.
Red takes
Yeah, at some
B.
point Zenon, and so in fact Matt never played because Matt's got no kills and no deaths.
Yeah.
So,
Blue takes B.
So Xenon's
but we
nice
did
to
definitely see
stand
Matt at the
back
start
in.
of the game, so something's up.
Blue takes C. Red team
Well-
scores.
Probably just
Alright,
didn't
3 points for Obey.
Countered.
2 peelers up,
Red
nice to get that
team
counter.
scores
Alright,
3.
another round. There's only 2
Okay,
people
what's
up.
made
They'll be able to get it.
Countered.
Yeah.
Yes, nice counter again.
Not 2 points.
B and C here.
Red takes B.
LQC looking to regain their footing here, get those points, looking for a 3rd point. Obey, looking for a 2nd point to tie things up and put them back in this match.
It's surprising that Obey didn't capitalize on the
Red
long
takes
power
B.
play.
Power play, yeah.
Blue
In fact,
takes
I
C.
would assume some teams actually have a call out for power play. I know ours does, because
Okay.
you know every time you die nowadays, players will pull up the scoreboard. Nice kill there. Zenon running low on health, but he knows what he needs to do. His team needs some more presence in the enemy base.
Presence.
Nice pick from
Blue
Blueberry there.
takes B.
Looking
Red
to get
takes
another.
C.
Communicates this to his teammate Blix, picks it up. Blueberry's rolling into base here.
Oh, no.
We saw it earlier before for LQ2C's 2nd point. Blueberry walked into the enemy base, got 3 kills, got a 4th kill, and then capped the button, and that was that.
Ooh.
Countered.
Not able to do it again. 3 buttons.
That game on pistol sniper.
Yeah, indeed. And he's got some pretty stable hands, but he doesn't have a stock. You can observe slight movements between the 2 hands. He's got some nice stable fire. That said, he's not moving too much, which definitely helps. You're able to stay still because no one's shooting you. You're able to improve your aim a lot. But
You
the
don't
direct
have-
counter to that
Blue
is
takes
someone with a
B.
good first accuracy.
Yeah, if you don't have a counter pistol sniper, then the pistol sniper can just go on a post,
And originally
basically.
that was Timmy. And Timmy's actually a double KD, so you'd think he was getting his picks pistol sniping. Not sure if he's doing 3 points for
Oh,
the counter at B. They're looking to clear him out to get that point back. There's still LQ2C in the enemy base.
nice.
Ooh, nice pick from Hodge.
They're able to hold it down. There's still Obey players going down, which means there's still enemies in their base.
Red takes C.
And they're able to get their base back. LQ2C
Red
picks up B,
takes
so right now it's in the
Red
favor of
team
LQ2C.
Countered.
Obey responsibility with 3 buttons.
Blue
With
takes
a
C.
counter from Tim.
Wait, oh, LQT.
And we're now hitting the 15-minute mark, so some very, very quick opens, but oh, 3 for LQ2C here, 3 up. There's a nice counter at their bun.
Countered.
Another one. The LQ2C is putting on some aggression here.
Countered.
Blix looking to get a couple more picks, unfortunately goes down in the enemy base. You got an army of Obey players storming out of their base now. They want B, and they want it bad.
And we just got it.
And they'll take it, and they'll move forward here. It looks like the 2 teams are now learning how to play against each other. 15 minutes into the game, you got 3 Obey, 4 up.
So
Blix counter at their base. No points in a game where most points were scored at the very beginning of the game. You know, we thought this was going to be a super quick one. And it looks like both teams have adjusted to each other's playing styles, and this has become a little bit more even.
Yeah, Philippine may actually win this with 3-1, 10 minutes left.
Red takes
That's
B.
that though.
Blue takes B.
I mean, yeah, he's an ARC player. He was an ARC player. You know, he was friends with Ichigo. I'm sure Ichigo's taught him the ways on how to read the future, predict matches.
Red takes B.
And win
Blue takes
giveaways.
B.
It must be in the ARC compendium, and then it's just they don't all do it. You know,
They don't
it's like, yeah, this is
follow
how you predict the score.
This
Right?
is how you do it.
Blue takes B.
Follow
How
this
does
formula.
Pally- Pally doesn't.
Excellent
Blue
pick from
takes
Pally.
B.
They're really
Just
finding
doesn't
their
work.
feet.
With the Rockets on Waterway, you know I have to cheer for Rockets on Waterway. Unfortunately, he's not able to pull it out.
Okay.
Zenon looking to clean up where his
Right.
teammates weren't able to get some kicks.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh,
Round, but just not able to land those bullets where he wants them. And Hodge just
need to complain
not
about
able to
lag.
plant the bag.
Red takes B.
There's
Blue
4
takes
Obey
B.
players down right now. Alright, so they'll be coming out of the base. Blueberry with 1 pick. We've seen this before. Will he be able to do it again?
That's right. I just
Two
thought
picks.
it said blue, right?
He's working his way up with some momentum, and he gets picked up by 3 people coming out of their spawn. It's 3 for blue. Alright, that's a double counter. But they'll take B back. Tim's with a nice long range kill there. Like I said, it's very interesting seeing different meta, right? When people can't shoot all the way across the map yet.
Mostly
With perfect.
everyone on Mostly everyone on LQ2C is positive.
Whole bunch of players here from LQ2C up B, looking to press into the enemy base.
Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes B.
oh.
Oh, nice from
Nice
Hodge
double
there.
kill.
Got 2 players are getting that button for his team.
Blue
He's still the
takes
only one there,
B.
though. 2 LQC roll
Red
in,
takes B.
and they're both dealt with.
Blue
We're heading to the
takes
12-minute
B.
mark now. Still no point scored by either team. LQC is holding B.
Red takes B.
And at this point, Obey is the shot caller might be getting a little bit frantic. They need to get another point. Right at this point, if LQ2C scores no points from now until 0, they're coasting. They're ahead. They win the entire thing. Obey right now is fighting to get the control point. So you know whatever aggression needs to be necessary. We got 3 buttons here for them. Just 4 LQC dead. There we go.
This round.
Big point. 2-2 at the 11-minute mark. The desperation is now going to be on both teams. A little bit of pressure here. No one really wants to do the sudden death, but no one wants to play too aggressively and give up a point to the opponent, so it becomes a little bit stressful. LQC resting the fact that they won the launch pad, so if they mess up here, they can still take it out with the control point. Matt Moat getting some nice long range pick with 1 gun and shotgun. Large number of LQ2C here. 1 slips by Matt, but Matt's still alive. He went back to check. He's like, "Where's that damage? Where's that damage coming from?" He sees a large number of Obey players. He doesn't feel comfortable leaving just yet.
He never got the help.
He never did get the health. Legend has it, and he's still trying to get the health to this day.
Red takes B.
Obey Direct getting a nice long range kill.
Red takes B.
2 Obey here versus the 1. They're able to pull out the pick. You can see the pistol snipers at work up on top of Lucky 2C base.
Red team counter.
Blueberry here with a nice headshot.
Blue takes B.
Lucky 2C here trying to control B again. Blueberry, we know he's looking for an opening to enter into their base. He does a little long range pistol sniping.
Red takes B.
You do with the health.
Blue takes B.
I'll take 1 straight to the head. Hodge shows up but doesn't have the bullets to respond and unfortunately gets removed by the 2 LQDC players controlling B right now.
Red takes B.
What I'm not seeing is much usage of sub B from any of the players on cam, which is interesting. Yeah, these players are playing almost exclusively over the top. And I guess that maybe that is because they don't have to worry about, you know, a sniper or someone taking bullets out. But as soon as that sniper or long-range pistol sniper starts shooting you, your first reaction is to get behind cover and start using sub B.
Blue takes B.
So a large number here.
Red takes B.
We'll be looking to take over. Both teams are fighting to hold B. I guess we're kind of waiting for one team to realize that they can slip by a different route
Yeah.
and start making the mess of the enemy's base.
Blue takes
I'm not seeing
B.
LQ2C actually
Red
pushing.
You've got
takes
5
B.
LQ2C up,
Blue
hope to go
takes
down there
B.
at B. Yeah.
Red team scores 3, 2,
Oh no.
1. Countered.
Oh, that was so close.
Red team
misses it.
scores 3,
Nice.
2. Countered.
There.
Red takes A.
We got B.
Okay.
Red team countered. Red team countered. Red takes C.
Can't do
Blue
this.
takes C. Red takes B. Blue takes A.
What can't
Blue
you do?
takes B. Blue team countered.
This is so hard.
Red takes B.
So quiet
Blue takes B.
and
Red takes B.
Oh, nice trade, I guess. Yeah.
Blue takes B.
Okay. Reg taking out Blueberry.
Red takes B. Blue takes
That's-
B. Red
Go.
I'm
takes
really fine
B.
for that B position. Like, what?
Red team scores 3,
Oh no.
2,
No, it's a team fight.
1.
Team wipe. That's it.
Red
Damn.
team wins.
Oh,
Nice job to Obey. That means we're going to stadium.
I'm so sick of control point.
3-2. And yeah, it looks like my mic stopped working at some point, so I had to switch microphone.
Yeah, everything
just
went
really
quiet,
cool.
and we're sitting here like, this is weird. What's going on?
I was casting that whole time, and little did I know, no one could hear. But that's all right.
Yeah.
So Obey pulls 3-2. Hopefully this mic is okay. 3-2.
Mhm.
At the last moment there, looking at these scores, you got Exarch, 11,000 points, excellent substitution. Blueberry with 12,000 points for his team, 58 kills
Oh,
and 51 deaths. And then
Blueberry,
Exarch, 41 kills and 44 deaths.
Blueberry OP.
Blueberry OP.
As expected, right? Blueberry's is not one of the new players to this game. Blueberry's goes way back. Player with a lot of dedication when he's able to play. So now we are going to see a control point, which is exactly what we wanted to see.
Ichigo
And
is
I'm
saying
not sure for
Quasax.
Obey, but I know LQ2C has some competitive experience on control points. They've done this before. Let's see what they've learned from their previous
Probably.
control points.
Firehorse, you
Oh,
kind
Jimmy
of
Frog chop.
cutting out a little
Jimmy
bit
Frog.
if you were saying something.
Jimmy Frog. Battery gun.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, it still looks like on the scoreboard that the whole LQ2C team is dead.
It looks like Timmy Frog's battery died.
Ah,
So I think they'll have someone replacing him. Hopefully.
yeah, it was a very close game, so this should be interesting to see who wins.
Yeah. Mike's still working?
Oh, Mike's
Yes.
working, yeah.
Fantastic. Alright, so yeah, we're watching to see this control point, see who LC will be able to bring in. Here, yeah, so is Timmy's battery dead? Is that what it is?
Yeah, his battery's dead.
Yeah. I believe if we did a survey across all of the competitive teams, you'll notice that a grand majority of Hyperdash players have battery packs for this exact reason. Matches go long, you know, they go really long, and you need one. I hound my players. I've done the survey. I know who has one and who doesn't, and we have to accommodate because it's necessary, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be the one player. You're playing super well. You're winning it for your team, and then powering down halfway through launch pad at the end of the map where your team needs you most. Or you get in the control point, you're waiting 10 seconds, there's like 10 seconds left, then headset dies. Space has been there. 10 seconds remaining for us to win. Opponent only needs 15 more seconds and then his headset knocks out.
It knocked out right after the game finished.
Too expensive, I didn't win enough money. Nice Ichigo.
Anyone's looking for a good battery pack deal, send me a message on Discord and I'll help you find one in your country.
I just
bought
went with
many
the
packs.
League battery pack or Quest 2.
Okay, yeah. If you play with the pant that has pockets or sweater with pockets like I do, you could just run a flexible power cable from your pocket to your headset.
I know.
That's what I do. Yeah, I use an NEU battery pack 20,000, which lets me play for 18 hours because I can't play for anything less than 18 hours at a time.
Anything less. Wait.
Anything less is a mockery. But there's lots of great brands. You really don't need an enormous battery pack to be safe for a league. 5,000 will get you through the last of that match and into the control point as well. Remember, the Quest has a battery. The Quest has a battery, believe it or not. It's just not
Good.
big enough to play this intense game for this long. I mean, if full charge, maybe. I don't know. I've heard most players say that their battery will not last them an hour and a half if you full charge it playing every day. Alrighty, so
Yeah,
you just seems to bring in.
Fire Force is having his own conversation over there. Oh yeah, true.
Both teams pull in 5 players. We're gonna get this control point. So who do we have running here? We've got Matt, Zenon, Jojo, Blueberry, and Blix for LQ2C.
And Obey has not changed again. Actually, no, Exarch came in last game.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
never mind. There's like, oh wait, no, they just
They brought Dad.
They just left control back. Okay.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
Hmm?
Looks like we've got Exarch, J-Wretch, Hodge, Howley, and I can't quite read that. Dad
Just
Gamer.
Dad
there.
Gamer. Dad Gamer. Yes.
Yes.
I think Firehorse is
Blueberry
talking to
Riding
his team because he's in his own.
What is he
script at the
doing?
moment.
Ah.
So
It had an
Oh, Blueberry, write the message again. We didn't get it.
Bruh.
We'll have to rewatch that one on the cast.
Imagine.
I see 5 players from both teams.
Start the match. You need to do is like.
Are they just
That's
checking everyone's
something.
battery levels, ensuring that everyone that's playing can actually play?
Doesn't. Yes.
okay, guys, just. Yep, sounds good. This is weird.
Alright, the conversion was like me doing some small strategy.
Uh,
I'm antsy that we keep seeing random players leave and come back.
I
Is there a
know.
broken mic? And of course, we're hoping everything's gonna work out. No one can see a good control point.
Firehorse.
LQ2C just still doing one more character, one more player. Are they gonna be playing this 4v5?
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Come on.
we're missing a Missing a body here. But we did
Good
have
job.
5.
Was it who dropped? Jojo bread? Student 45.
Oh, it looks like they've been having microphone issues. The lobby's mic might have stopped working. There's a glitch occasionally where the comms will die for the entire lobby, and everyone has to leave and rejoin to fix it.
Yeah.
Is it taking him so long to rejoin? Oh, there we go.
He might have restarted his entire headset.
Oh. Can we start? Start.
It's quite possible that that's what happened during the waterway. The comms died mid-waterway.
Oh.
It's happened to my team before.
They're gone again.
That's why you use Discord comms.
Discord
Discord
comms.
comms never fail. Except for the pin. Oh wow.
We see 5 bodies. Will this stay this time?
Match. It's not hard. Oh, they're doing like a cult ritual.
Alright, we see 5 active players. It looks like the cast is ready. You can nod. I believe they're good to go.
Woohoo.
And here we go.
Yes.
Let's go.
5v5
Oh.
control
Match
point.
starts in 3,
This is,
1, go.
oh, shotgun, come
Blue
on.
team first
You're fresh.
elimination. Red team has captured
You know what? Every weapon in the game is there for a reason.
Yeah.
To open it up
No.
here, we've got a
Shotgun back.
hey,
Blue team has captured the control point.
LQC strolling in here almost as a team. Was this like coordinated push?
Blue
on
team
control
has
point?
captured the control point.
Ooh.
Red
They
team
flipped the
has
point.
captured
Press the button,
That's
guys.
working.
Blue team has captured the control
Oh no.
point. Red team has captured the control
Warning
point.
button.
Yeah, they're hovering.
Blue team has
Oh, good
captured the
files.
control point.
Good thing. If not, someone's gonna get a lot of screen time.
Red team has
Yeah.
captured the control point.
Which, if it's Blix, that's okay, because Blix goes all out. Yeah, looks like it's running. All right.
Awesome.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Blue
Things
team
are not
has
looking good
captured
here.
the control point.
Not for LQ2C.
Oh,
No, they've got a huge deficit right now, right after the game. These guys need to be way more aggressive on catching that button if they want to. They need to fight at the button, tap that thing, and then kill people. Because they're losing time.
Yeah, hold down the button.
They're down a solid 30 seconds.
Jeez,
Already.
Obey is being aggressive.
3 OB players in the area. Now, what's interesting about this is not the teams can't just pistol snipe from really far away at this level of play.
Oh, forward
it's not
on
always
for a
reliable.
bag. Button.
It looks like LQ2C actually is doing group pushes, even at the deficit of
Blue team has
You know,
captured the
Press
control
the
their time.
point.
button.
Red team has captured the
Because
control
they're dying like as soon as they press the button. So just
Blue
do it
team has
individually.
captured the control point.
That
Red
last
team
person.
has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point.
they're not close
Red
enough to the
team
button.
has captured
You can tell that.
And they're not tapping it
Lovely.
early. Don't like, yeah, Obey goes straight for the button, but the LQ2C players aren't always going straight for the button. They'll go to shoot the guy first. They really need to get in on that button.
Blue team has
Yeah, you can
captured
tell
the
the
control
LQ2,
point.
LQ2C players, a fair few of them are quite new because they don't actually. What is it called? Sprint. Like
Oh, sprint strafe, yeah.
Yeah, sprint strafing. They just
That's
walk
right,
very
yeah.
slowly to the left or the right.
it's straight from Tally here. Oh,
Yeah, Obey
Blue team
holding a
has
solid
captured
lead.
the control
Jeez.
point. Red team has
You're already
captured
up,
the control
like,
point.
90. No, nice match. Off. 60.
Nice. Oh, he tried to button to hold it with the shield there to buy some time for his teammate, but his teammate couldn't get the kill and he couldn't get the button.
Blue team has
Ooh,
captured
Matt
the
running
control
in loader here,
point.
SMG shotgun.
Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control
Well,
point.
I think
Blixer's got the idea. Press the button, hover right slightly around it. Oh, it looks like Blueberry's
Blue
internet
team
just dropped
has
out right there.
captured the control point.
That, or he dropped down and stood completely still
Blue
while
team
shooting.
has captured the control point. Red team has captured the control point.
Oh,
Blue team has captured the control point.
Oh, double kill there.
Red team has captured the control point.
Yeah, again, what I would say is we're missing that urgency to hit that button. That's putting LQ2C very far behind Obey, who's doing a great job of getting in there, but building up numbers around the pipe, taking players out, and then they're pressing up to slow them down from coming in
has
farther.
captured the control point.
And they're not doing as much of that last step,
Blue team has
but much so of all the
captured
previous
control
steps.
point.
And the gap between them, the gap between the two
Red team
teams is
has captured the control
still growing.
Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has captured the control point.
They right here, low on health, looking to do a little bit more disruption.
Control point. Red team has captured
Oh, he's need to make it to the button. Unfortunately, not able to hold it. Bluebeard going for the kills instead of the button.
Blue team has
Again,
captured
really needs to
the
tap that
control
button
point.
first. It's a free dash now, so there's no more good excuse for not pressing the button because it gives you the dash
Red
to
team has
reposition yourself
captured the
somewhere,
control point.
which is huge. You get an element of surprise every time you press the button.
Red
You
team
dash
has
somewhere
captured
completely
the
different
control point. Blue team has
to
captured
engage
the
whoever
control
comes next,
point.
or you have a boost now to continue
Red
hovering
team
around the
has
button for a little bit.
captured the control point.
Ogier with an interesting gun hold. I wonder if this is a shooting hold as well. Yeah, looks like he
Blue
free
team
hands
has captured
with
the
his guns
control
held
point.
outwards. That's really cool.
Red team has captured the control point.
Now
Blue
207
team
to
has
93,
captured
so
the control point.
about a 100-point gap,
Red team has captured the
makes
control
me
point.
die.
which is
Blue team has
next to
captured the
impossible to
control
close.
point.
I say next to impossible.
is it possible?
Red team has
Like at all?
captured the control point.
If, for example, a team had been sandbagging this whole time, it would be possible.
Blue team
But
has captured
um,
the control
LQ2C
point.
would basically need to just dominate the button 100% for the next consecutive 125 seconds.
Jeez.
Which, if they could have done that, they would have done it already.
Yeah.
Which is why I would call it basically impossible at this point. Now that said, we have seen insane
Blue
plays
team
in the actually,
has captured the control
and if
point.
for some reason someone awakens their inner dash at some point, and they just begin going on a infinite kill streak, that cannot be accounted for by logic.
Red team has captured the
They can
control
You gotta
point. Blue team has captured the control point.
And at this
down by
time,
102 points.
captured
Ways
the
that,
control
yeah,
point. Blue
they've got
team has
double
captured the control
the
point.
score here.
Go. Why is he going?
Nice wipe
Just
here.
like,
There's some LQ2C players in the area who mentioned they
Mm,
need some miraculously strong hold to keep that button.
Red team has
happened.
captured the control point.
I think so.
Blue team has
Jojo pulls it out with the
captured
shield.
control point.
Is this
Well,
that
yeah,
miraculously
under
long
100
hold?
now.
Has captured the control point.
So
Blue
Jojo,
team
your team
has
is down.
captured
You gotta
the
get that,
control
my brother.
point. Red team has captured the control point.
Did some great play there with the shield.
Blue team has captured the
And
control
LQC
point.
pulled an amazing
Red team
amount of
has
points out of nowhere.
captured the control point.
But Obey have managed to regain. Makes you wonder if maybe just a disruptor was really popping off and going to their spawn for a moment.
could be.
The blue counter still going up.
Red team has captured the control point.
It's also, I guess, possible that maybe LQ2C,
Blue team
Is adjusting.
has captured the control point.
but there's such
I
an
think it's
enormous
four.
gap to make up for it.
Yeah, 30 seconds
That
left.
I don't know.
25.
Might have come a little too late.
Red team has captured the control point.
Go for the kill.
See, yeah,
go
that
for
button
the
has not been
button.
tapped throughout this entire span of several players being alive.
Blue team has captured
Yeah,
the
it's all
control
the dash as
point.
well.
Red team has captured the
And
control
I think what's really important about this map for many
Blue
teams to
team
realize
has captured
is
the
that
control point.
it's about pressing the button. You only kill people because they're in your way for pressing the button.
Yeah.
Right? That button is your ultimate
Red team has
objective,
captured the control
and,
Is it
and you
not?
need to be pressing.
Blue
You do
team
not need to
has
kill people in
captured
this
the
match. It's
control
possible. I've
point.
seen teams,
Red
bottom
team
score,
captured the control
like
point.
all the teams are negative, but they win the control point because they press the button.
Red team
That's what
has
counts.
captured the control
We've seen
point.
top scorer
Red
on
team
Phoenix,
wins.
There we go.
Megarard with no kills, but he pressed the button, and that's it. 300 to 182. Unfortunately, LQ2C won't be able to pull it out here. And Obey will make the comeback. They came back from the 2-0, won 3 points on Waterway, came and then took the control point with a 120-point lead. Excellent work from them.
Oh shoot, we need the scores.
Like no need to hold it.
We're not going to be able to see the scoreboard here, so at this point it does fall on the teams to be able to provide the scoreboards.
Yeah.
The captains should be able to get it, so hopefully they are paying attention.
Oh no.
But we'll find out. Find out in the next episode of Dash League. Alright, so for all those who came to watch, thank you for coming to enjoy our humble cast. And for the teams, both great performance from both teams. Obviously, every team in the league's got some room for improvement, but both teams put on a really good display here today. And we were able to see an awesome show, so thank you for your performance and your hard work. And we'll be looking to see these teams continue to play in the future, see how they grow from the maps they've played. And someday LQ2C will press button. Maybe they just don't like buttons, you know? Like they pressed 2 buttons on Waterway and they're like, that we've hit our quota for buttons for the day.
Yeah, when we get the third one.
So that wraps the cast. The cast will kill itself later, but thanks all for showing and have a good one.
Yeah, GG to both teams, and thanks QuestX, hello, and Firehorse.
Yeah, and to you as well, Universal. Thank you for coming in.
Awesome. Okay, see you guys.
Bye
Yeah, have a good one.